So we'll get to the direct show. They started off with Pokemon X and Y. They're coming to the 3DS in October. There's a new 18th type fairy Pokemon that's good against dragons or something. I don't know. I never got really into Pokemon. I tried playing Pokemon Red back in the day on the Game Boy. Never really got into it. So if that's your thing, great. I may revisit the series again at a later date. I don't know yet. Then we go to, they talked about a new feature called Pokemon Me, where you can treat Pokemons like Tamagotchis now, basically, and take care of them and feed them. And Japan is weird. I kid. Super Mario 3D World. Furries rejoice because the ultimate Mario experience is nigh. So Mario's a kitty cat now. There's gonna be meowing sounds and Mario's climbing up walls. Like, is there some secret minigame you unlock where Mario and Luigi take a shit in the kitty litter box and Princess Peach has to change it? Like, come on. Cats? And I talked to a few friends about this, and they're like, oh, well, what's the difference with the Tanuki suit or the raccoon suit? I'm like, that's totally different. Totally different. You're not making this case any better for yourselves at all. There's a difference between a Tanuki suit and a kitty cat. Like, there's literally, like, they're going like full retard on this. And of course, as everyone knows, you never go full retard, and Nintendo isn't excluded from that rule. There's a little tail like coming out of the logo, and everyone's in cat suits, like with the frozen midair jump at the end of the trailer, and I'm just like, oh. When I say try something new with Mario, that is not what I'm talking about. Oh, now I'm picturing people yiffing with their game pads or whatever it is you people do. If it floats your boat, I guess, but keep it to yourselves. Comes out in December. I guess I'll try it at some point, but I'm certainly in no hurry to get a Wii U because of that. But the next game is quite interesting. Mario Kart 8 coming out in spring next year. It kind of looks like Mario Kart and F-Zero had a baby. Which, and I want to go back and do a reprise on my Nintendo rant as well, in my last video, where, like, what happened to games like Star Fox and Pilot Wings and, you know, F-Zero and Metroid? Metroid's never coming back because Other M was such a cataclysmic fucking disaster that we'll be lucky to ever see a Metroid game again. Or so I hear. I haven't played it, but I heard it was really fucking bad. Really bad. Like killing the series for good bad. And where's our console version of Kid Icarus, Nintendo? Like, come on, like, go back to the old stuff from the NES and SNES days. Even the N64 days, you know? If you're gonna flex your first party muscle, you might as well flex it all the way. But yeah, like in Mario Kart 8, I thought it was cool how the track is kind of like 3D, and you could slide to the left, but instead of a wall, it's actually another part of the track, and there's that whole three-dimensional side to it. That looks pretty cool. That looks like something I'd play. I really haven't liked Mario Kart since Mario Kart 64, which I think is the definitive version. Like the Super Nintendo version will always have a place in my heart, but I think they really, really nailed it with Mario Kart 64. I mean, I played that game, that and GoldenEye, I played them so much that the cartridges literally wouldn't work anymore. Like, you turn them on and the logo would show and then the screen would just go to black. So I literally wore out the cartridges. I would play those games so much with friends and by myself. It was just fun. So yeah, Mario Kart 8 looks cool. Wii Party U is coming out in October. Wii Fit U is coming out in December. Then Iwata made a big deal about Miiverse drawings. Probably a Japanese thing. They released this program called Art Academy to make more advanced drawings. You can get to choose not just between pencils, not just between colored pencils, but you can choose pastels as well. Yeah. And nothing gets my dick rock hard than Art Academy for making drawings on the Miiverse. Then they show their third-party reel, Assassin's Creed 4, Batman Arkham Origins, Blackgate for the 3DS, Deus Ex Human Revolution Director's Cut, Disney Infinity, Just Dance 2014, Rayman Legends, Scribblenauts Unmasked DC Comics for the Wii U and the 3DS, Disney's Planes, Shin Megami Tensei for the 3DS, that's notable, Skylanders Swap Force for Wii U and 3DS, Splinter Cell Blacklist, Sonic Lost World, Wii U and 3DS, and Watch Dogs. Golf clap for Nintendo getting Watch Dogs on their console. Too bad it's on every other platform imaginable. But, you know, at least they got a bone thrown to them by Ubisoft. Then there's the eShop Digital Shop reel. DuckTales Remastered is shown. Dungeons & Dragons Chronicles of Mystara, the old 4-player arcade beat-em-up game, that's making a comeback. Oddworld New and Tasty, and more indie titles. Zelda Wind Waker HD trailer. There's a new item called a Tingle Tuner, which allows you to send messages into the Miiverse. They showed where you get to a certain point in Wind Waker. I haven't played the game originally, so I don't know if this is in the original or not, where you can go to the water and type a message and put it in a water bottle, and people in the Miiverse are going to be able to see it. So I hope you are looking forward to a grand future of pulling out water bottles in Wind Waker and seeing crude versions of penis drawings, because that's pretty much what you're going to get. Leave it to the internet, right? Yeah, it's Zelda Wind Waker in HD, 1080p. You know what else can play Zelda Wind Waker in 1080p? Dolphin, the emulator that's out for the Nintendo Wii and the Nintendo GameCube, plays those games on your PC in 1080p. So nice try, Nintendo. I'm not paying for an HD version separately. Kiss my ass. The Wonderful 101 from Platinum Games. Not a lot about this was shown. Like I said in the May recap when I did the Nintendo's the Bestest video, they didn't really say a lot about the Wonderful 101. It's coming out in September. Peace. That's it. This one, it looks like you get like a group of adventurers or people together, and you use them as a force to fight off evil robots or evil monsters. And you can use on the Wii gamepad, you can actually draw formations, and depending on the size of the formation, they form into like a weapon, like a giant sword to fight monsters with. It seems pretty neat. I'll give them that. There's 5-player multiplayer mode, I think I saw him say. I think I heard him say, rather. September 15th release date, so there's a more exact release date there. Looks kind of cool. We'll see. Oh, here's my... Yeah, this is my favorite part of the conference, where they showed Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. I love Donkey Kong Country. Donkey Kong Country Returns was good times, and this one is more of the same, and they're going to bring back Dixie, that first appeared in Donkey Kong Country 2, and she was the main character in Donkey Kong Country 3 with Kitty. So I'm a little jealous of that. That's something I'd want to play, so I'll definitely be playing that down the road. I love me some Donkey Kong Country like that. You know, if Mario perfected the platforming genre, Donkey Kong Country is a very, very, very close second. I've always loved Donkey Kong Country. That comes out this year. They didn't really give an exact release date on it, or else I forgot to mention, or else I mentioned it and I forgot to write it down, but that's coming this year. Bayonetta 2 trailer shown. That looks pretty cool. That comes out next year. Not an exact date. Second to last thing was a game by Monolith, a game called X. This is going to be a sequel to the Xenoblade and Xenogears saga. It's going to be within that realm of, it's going to be in that series. That comes out next year as well. No exact release date, but that looks pretty cool that they're working on that. And then most people's bombshell, they saved the best for last, is Smash Brothers for the Wii U. Doesn't come out till next year, but the 2 new characters are worth noting. The Villager from the Animal Crossing games, and Mega Man. So yeah, that's the the only time Mega Man has been announced in all of E3 2013. So yeah, that was one hell of a bittersweet um, way to end the Nintendo Direct. So, you know, who knows when this game's coming out. I'm not a betting man, but I would put my chips on uh, late next year, around the holiday. I don't foresee a game this big. This is probably going to be the biggest Wii U release in most of the system's life cycle. So you're going to see it near a holiday release. I would bet. I would bet my money on November, December. Excuse me, somewhere around there.